Y'all lucky I came today. I started to go to a gig.
Hello, beautiful people. How you doing? What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is V. George
I'm
Smith.
sorry, George.
Nah, man, you good this week. We'll allow it. We'll allow it. How are you doing today, this evening? My name is V. George Smith, and I'd like to welcome you to a brand new edition of the Starting Five. Hope you guys have had a fantastic week since we last saw you. Of course, as always, I got my boys with me. I'm missing to my right. Andrew's not here today, but my righter is back.
What up, y'all?
Chris. And my rightist is back, Wade Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to start off the show by saying, if I tell you a duck could pull a truck, then shut up and pull that sucker up. I told you so. I'm sick and tired of being so right in such a wrong world.
Let him get this out.
Oh my goodness.
He's been rating the public.
Ladies and gentlemen,
about 3 days.
we had one of the most phenomenal Super Bowls I've watched. All right, you know what? It's not that it was that phenomenal. It was just so much better than last year. It was so much better than last year. But before I get there, please like, subscribe to the YouTube page, share this broadcast,
Please
tell
share.
all your friends. Tell all your friends the Starting Five is back. Ladies and gentlemen, we
Can
have...
I get some makeup or something like that, yo? Because these can shut up. Because this is. Can you ever get this over with?
What?
If a duck could
Look
pull
who's-
the truck, it could walk.
Look who's in the chat.
Who's in the chat? What chat was
Wait.
it on?
Cousin.
My cousin's in the chat. Shout
We're
out
not
to my
even going to
cousin.
talk about the
Wayne,
score.
it's just that the duck is not going to pull it as far as he said it was going to
Listen.
pull it.
Okay. Okay.
And I knew y'all was going to pull these semantics.
It's not even a freaking semantic.
Because nobody has ever been judged on this show by exact score and they pick.
Okay,
But I know, but y'all can
I
go.
was going for it.
But y'all can
I
go
wrote it
ahead.
down last week.
you
Y'all go
definitely
ahead.
did
Oh,
write
y'all
it
can go
down.
ahead.
I will give George Papadopoulos the credit. He did pick the Chiefs to win. I don't know if he was doing that just to go against the grain.
I
or if he really-
wasn't.
I'm just asking. That's all. But he definitely picked them to win, and they won the game. You know, Patrick Mahomes is that guy. He is that guy. Even though I still thought Williamson got MVP, but he's definitely that guy.
I agree with you there.
That put the team on his back and got it done. All right. So like that's that. I can't say anything negative about Pat Mahomes.
Williams had 2 touchdowns, though.
He did have 2 touchdowns.
And over 100 yards in the San Francisco defense.
138 yards, to be honest.
It was over. It was like 107.
And
But
passing.
let me ask y'all this.
Oh, total.
Since they weren't in the Super Bowl, I could bring them up real quick.
Okay.
Can we not bring up any teams that didn't play in the Super Bowl? Last week we got to a big
because
ass
what
argument.
what they did, if another
Yeah,
team
you heard
did
my
it,
feelings with that
they'd have been
Cowboys
upset.
side, bro.
My
They would've
I
been
ain't gonna
upset.
hold you.
Yo,
bro.
his feelings was tight.
Aren't we
yo.
not taught that he could have ran, got the first down, and lay down?
Who we talking about?
Williams?
What about Williams?
Could he not got the first down and lay down? The game was done.
Yeah, so
I mean, he could have.
he could have.
Game was done.
But you telling an undrafted dude that's playing on the field of the place that he first got
He
picked
ran
up?
thinking he was gonna get the MVP.
Hey, man, everybody don't think like that. I'm cool
You
with
know
it.
what? Even the play call right there was just like, all right. I mean, they went for the juggler. They didn't.
All
want
right,
to
we
get,
at the end. Can we start from the top?
I mean, why it was kind of
Let's-
it was bland at the beginning. The first half was just it was 0-0. Let's start
I
at
don't
halftime.
know, 'cause there was
Can
some
we start
stuff-
at halftime? Because that's when it was 0-0. I mean that the game didn't start till fourth quarter.
I feel like the game unfolded right before halftime.
How about to say
Okay.
the end of halftime?
So can you please
There no
explain the meaning?
timeouts?
10 up.
When Kyle Shanahan did not take that timeout after they stopped the Chiefs on that 3rd and long, I felt like that was a mistake.
I understand.
And even John Lynch was in the booth like,
But John Lynch,
timeout,
That's why
timeout.
he's not a coach. But go ahead.
But I mean, everybody else was yelling timeout. That should have been
Everybody
and then
else but the head coach. But go ahead.
But his explanation for it in a winner-take-all game was horrible.
Yeah, it was.
We didn't want to give them the ball back. What? The way the
I got-
49ers were running the ball down their throats, bro.
They technically they weren't.
They were running the ball down their throats,
Not
and they
until
were
the second half.
controlling them on defense.
That wasn't until the second half because I remember saying, okay, the drive with the 49ers. You're right. When the 49ers scored, they did run the ball down their
They
throat.
had like 10 plus a pop.
Yeah, they so
carry,
at the beginning
And
of
y'all
the game they
running
weren't.
game is so intricate with the way they move people.
The motions.
It's like
and
it's
it was
crazy.
confusing them.
It's holes for days.
Like a lot. So I got into a lot of arguments because a lot of 49er fans, a lot of the world, everybody was agreeing with you. I couldn't figure out why, but the only reason why I felt like he didn't call the timeout was because of the reason why he said it. And I get it. Big game, winner take all. You got to play like to win. You don't play to lose, or you don't be conservative. But I felt like this. Had he called the timeout and we went 3 and out, right? And we gave the ball back to Mahomes with 59 seconds. Who's to say that Mahomes wouldn't have drove the ball down the field and would have protected that? But who's to say that?
Go ahead, Chris.
Here's my thing. What were the Niners defense ranked coming into that game?
Apparently it didn't effing matter, right?
But what were they ranked?
They were ranked number 1.
When you do that, you're telling your defense, I don't believe in you.
Right.
That's the message you're sending.
That's the message you
I
send.
disagree.
That's the message you send.
This football is
I don't
played.
believe it.
Football
Nah.
is played for 60 minutes. Look what happened to the defense. Look what happened to them.
It was after halftime. They
But
fell
look what
apart.
happened to the. It's not after half. It was after. Technically, it was after
James,
halftime.
do not start. Can we
Technically,
Skype James in?
no, we cannot.
Are we not built for
So
that
technically, it was after halftime.
What up, James?
The defense, it looked like the defense started running out of gas because they were on the field too much.
yet? Yes.
So why put your defense on again at a time and risk that for that injury? Anything could have happened in 2 minutes when you were getting the ball back, whatever. It's weird for me because I'm so in the middle with this. I couldn't figure out why he didn't call a timeout because I'm like, dude, we had 1:30. We could have set up
There's a
better
lot of
plays.
time. Yep.
Right. We could have set up better plays opposed to trying to take a big play down the field, which was BS OPI. But at the end of the day, it wasn't no. We've specifically seen OPI where the arm fully extends, blah blah blah. Them
about
players,
Kyle Rudolph?
those players. How about Kyle Rudolph?
That was
about
offensive pass interference
We
too.
talking
They
about
just
the
called
first-
this one.
The
They-
first half Kittle?
We talking about the
Yeah.
Kittle joint.
Oh, that was.
That's a
When he
42
stiff
yards,
armed him
wasn't it?
twice.
It wasn't.
That was not OPI.
It wasn't like a.
He had a full extended hand on
bro,
him,
they were
Dre.
both
But he did
running.
not
They were running in stride, and his hand was
did
going
not
back.
push him
It's not
off.
like he pushed off for a
He
full
didn't push
extension.
off.
Was it offensive pass interference?
If you
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't see that play.
all right, so pull it up. If we got the play, pull up the play. Let's show the play. All right. So according to the refs, it was OPI. They called it. Blah blah blah.
He had a
Whatever.
full stiff arm on that man.
I didn't see it full. I saw the defender grab. I saw him run and extend. Like, it's so much you see. But they called the OPI on a big play that would have essentially allowed the 49ers to go up 3 by the halftime. That
Let's see
right
if we
there,
can
my
get
friend.
That video up.
That right there, my friend.
I'm not giving Shanahan that excuse. He should have been more responsible with the clock. Because if you
We-
were more
let's get-
responsible
let's
with
get-
the clock,
let's
you
get
get
to
in that
though.
situation.
Let's get to that.
And then
Because
that's
I
not the
felt-
end all
Well,
be
let's
all.
get to that then. Let's get to that
To
because
be
that was
fair,
halftime.
To be fair, it was the right call because Kittle caught that pass. It was the right call.
Right, it was offensive pass interference.
No,
it was the right
not
call.
offensive pass.
But you
interference.
said
Yeah,
it was
you
the right
just said it was the
call.
right
I'm talking
call.
about the play call was the right
Oh, the
call.
play call was the right call.
The play call was the right
it
call,
was the
but he
right
got
call.
open because he pushed the guy.
He was already open. He was 2 strides ahead of the
Then
dude.
tell him to learn. That's why Kelsey's a better tight end than me because he know how to run routes better. Keep your hands to yourself.
You can say what you want. All right, it's cool. Anyway, so that happened, and then the second half happened, and the 49ers took a 10-point lead. Why? They ran the ball. Like, they came out, and they decided to take the game in their own hands. So when George said that they were gashing them with the run, they did, and then it changed. It shifted. So third quarter, 49ers go up 10, 20-10, and then let's get to the fourth quarter because that's when the game happened. That's when the magic started happening and the momentum started shifting. Because even after the interception from Tavarius Moore, like I had a fan on Twitter tweet me and was like, "Hey, who's getting the MVP for the Niners?" And I'm like, "What the like? What are you talking about? Like, we got 12 minutes left to play in this game, and what happened?" Let's get straight to the 6-minute mark because the 49ers were winning this game for 54 minutes.
Yep.
And I've done my best to really not speak on it. And I'm thanking you guys for letting me have this platform.
Fix your lips to say that's not offensive pass interference.
That's not offensive pass interference, bro. I just feel like you
my
can't.
gosh, bro.
It's whatever. Tic-tacky play.
He looked like a toddler trying to get picked up. That's how hard he pushed that dude.
I just felt, I don't know, it's weird. I don't want to even talk about the refs. I want to talk about us getting beat and why we got beat. That's what I really.
I
want.
think y'all went conservative on your play calls.
I think because that's
You
my
went
point.
away from Debo Samuel, who I thought had an amazing.
Debo
That
was
end around
balling.
was messing him up.
They stopped running it.
The trick plays, like
the whole thing is they stopped
They
running.
stopped running the ball.
Okay, so I don't care if they
The
ran
Chiefs
with
had more time
Debo.
of
I don't care if
possession.
they ran with whatever. They just did not want to run the ball. They put it on Jimmy G. Now, when you got a quarterback dropping back, and they're gonna pressure Jimmy. All right, now there was a couple of plays. Jimmy had an overthrow, so he could have won the game.
And then
That was
Yes.
Emmanuel Sanders. That was a slightly overthrow.
But Wayne,
Yeah.
do you understand?
I'm listening.
That's why people get on you, because I know you're a big representative for Jimmy G. I'm not in your tweets like that, but I see it.
People get on
So
me,
it's
right?
like
And I'm
when
saying,
when you see Jimmy G, that was game. That was game.
it was game. But how many quarterbacks make that throw, bro? It happens. Overthrows happen.
The
It's
good
not like
ones make that
hold on,
throw, bro.
Hold on, not all the good ones, bro. And hold on, it's not like Emmanuel Sanders is your burner.
They had him
They had
were
him double
small.
covered. He
was small. He was by himself.
But and you have pressure in your face. The ball's gonna be overthrown or underthrown.
We need that play again too.
the ball's
'cause
gonna either be
he had
overthrown
a
or
clean
underthrown.
pocket.
All
He
right,
did
I
not have a
got
clean pocket.
I got the OPI though, so we can see this.
As long as you know it's OPI.
Well, they called it OPI, so it's got to be OPI because that's what they called it.
All right,
I just
so-
don't agree with it. I don't think a lot of people agree with it, but George agrees with it, so that's all that matters.
I like how you edited that. That was smooth. That was smooth, producer.
That's probably
real
the,
smooth.
That's probably the clip he found.
Yeah, like
But go back because I didn't see
he
it.
edited that.
No, it's right
He was-
there.
he was
That's
editing-
it. That's the OPI right there. It's right there. Right there.
No push.
There was not a clear push.
He already had the separation.
There was not
on
a
him.
clear extension.
Like, listen.
They call
I
OPI.
don't-
They do this on the
Now
49ers
that
all
I'm
the
actually
time.
watching the
I
play,
don't-
They
I
call
don't-
it all the time. That's the play, bro. That's not edited.
I don't do this often, but I need my producers to take these.
the
They ain't gonna be able to see what them
who's the
trifocals-
defender? Is that
I
Sorensen?
need y'all-
Sorensen,
I
whatever
need
his name
y'all-
is?
I
No,
need
no,
y'all to
but
take
that's not
these.
OPI.
Is that 49?
It should have been pass interference, but whatever.
Wait a minute.
Or illegal touching.
So you trying to tell me, and you guys, I'm gonna put this.
No. I disagree with the call
Watch.
because where the ball is, the defender could never got there anyway. He wasn't getting there.
He wasn't getting
But
there.
it's not. Oh,
That wasn't
it's
OPI.
it's
And for
whack-
those of you at home,
it's just a whack ass call. That's what it is. That's at the end of the day, part of my double ASS. That's exactly what it is. They can't call that. You can't. But they did. So let's keep going.
My thing was they
this
weren't
show is not
consistent.
about the refs, and I want to get into the NFL honors, and I want to get into basketball.
But I got
because
it.
I'm ready.
I
Go.
gotta talk about that pass interference that was not called.
Now Wayne okay with the producer talking. Ain't that
The call,
this about a trip?
the call when it was supposed to be for Samuel, he got hooked by the defender
Yeah,
and
they
did
didn't
not call it.
Yeah, I know what play you're talking.
And that forced.
But you know why they won't call that? I mean,
they
you know
want-
why? Excuse me, I'm wrong. You know why they're not talking about that?
Why?
Tell me why they're not talking about that play. Because the 49ers
what
went
play
and
you're
didn't
talking
score the damn touchdown like right after. That's why.
Right.
But
So what did it affect? Y'all scored right after.
that's why we're not talking about. But my point with that is officiating needs to be consistent. If it's pass
There was nothing
interference,
wrong with the officiating in
okay.
this game.
I'm just okay. But when you look
Stepping
at
out
that
of-
play and they
stepping out
don't
of
call,
bounds and you
they
call
don't.
that a
If I
touchdown?
grab you like
the
this,
ball crossed the plane.
I'm
before he
not
stepped
talking
out.
about this
The
play.
ball-
I'm talking about the Emmanuel Sanders play where he was grabbed
He's
and
saying
turned
that
around.
the touchdown from Damian Williams was a touchdown because he stepped out of bounds.
He did step out of
But
bounds.
the ball crossed the plane before he stepped out of bounds.
But it didn't. His foot was out of bounds before the ball crossed the plane.
Oh
They showed
my
it. Dude,
gosh,
everybody
bro.
in America except for George and then go be a goddamn
Just like
official.
everybody-
Go be an official because you clearly got it right. Go be an official
You
because they
do
need help.
understand that the ball has to go this far
But his
across the
foot
line.
was out of bounds before that ball
The
was
ball was
extended.
over
When
the
you
line
pull up the
before
play-
it.
No, his arm didn't extend until
It's
his.
not about his arm. It's the ball.
I'm talking about the ball. He had to get the ball over the thing.
It was
he
over.
reached. It
was over.
Okay, it was over because they called a touchdown. But my point was the officiating just has to be.
There was
more
nothing wrong with the
consistent.
officiating.
I'm just. It wasn't consistent.
What
definitely
has to
wasn't.
be fixed is Kyle Shanahan and the way he coaches football.
Okay.
You got to know what brought you there is what's going to win you the game. And you got lemon booty again. You have lost the two biggest leads in Super Bowl history
Correct.
with
That's
yourself as a
fact.
coach.
That's a fact. I'm not gonna let
Okay,
him.
wait. I
So I
got.
don't want to hear nothing that Kyle Shanahan has
There's
to
nothing
say.
to argue
He
with
blew
George
it
about this.
again.
Wait.
He's
He blew
100%
it
correct.
again.
Because I got a stat for
And
you.
this is why I
got a
picked
stat
the
for you.
and this is why I picked the Chiefs
Because you knew he was gonna blow it.
anytime
Okay.
they get down, they come back, and Kyle Shanahan has not proven that he can handle this situation
Good.
in big time games.
Good.
Wayne.
So, this
So
could
that's
be-
why I picked
so,
the Chiefs.
So what I'm hoping for is he learns. Right?
Wayne,
I'm hoping
hold on,
after
Wayne.
the second time
Hold on,
that he
Wayne.
learns. What am I holding on for?
How many games did the 49ers win this season?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Why?
Just answer the
How does that
question.
matter?
Just
They won
answer the question.
13 games, but I don't understand the relevance in this question.
They won
because
13
they didn't win the game.
No,
They
no.
get to the game and they lose the game on the
Wait.
same bull calls
Woohoo.
that Kyle Shanahan
Work with
decides
me.
to not run. It's hard to work with you
Work with me.
because it doesn't.
Just answer the question real quick.
I did. I said 13.
Jimmy G is 7-0.
We're not talking about Jimmy G.
Whoa.
We're talking about Kyle Shanahan.
No, we're talking about what got you there.
We're talking about Kyle Shanahan.
We're talking about what got you
Okay,
there.
Well,
I
got
thought
him
you were
there.
talking
Listen,
about Kyle Shanahan.
listen.
Were you not talking
but
about?
let him go. Let him
He
finish
said-
so I can cook him.
George said
No, you're
you
not
got.
gonna clip him. You can punch him, but you ain't gonna clip him. Oh,
Cook
clip
him.
him. All right. Well, we need him. We can't. be
George
clipping
said.
cats.
I can't go clip nobody.
George said.
I got no weapons. I got the weapons.
George said you got to go with what
I ain't
got
gonna
you
let you
there.
clip my boy.
Right.
Right. So they won 13 games. All right. Jimmy G is 7-0 when passing over 250
Jimmy
yards.
G is not 7-0. The 49ers are 7-0 in
Listen.
those situations.
Listen, when
So-
he passes over 250 yards, they go 7-0. So technically speaking,
He was lighting the Chiefs up too in the first
So
half. I don't know
technically
what happened. You
speaking-
see the
So
first half?
technically speaking, it should have been
7
in Jimmy
games?
G's hands instead
No.
of the running game that got y'all to the Super Bowl.
It's a combination.
Is that what
of
you're
both.
saying?
I thought here's
It's a
you
combination
know what?
of both.
Here's what I would have
And
did
like I
though.
said,
Because I could just say back
You
to
know
you, he
what I-
only passed 8
and
times and y'all got to the
statistically
Super Bowl.
You know what I would have did
8
though?
times, bro.
You know what I would have did though, George and Dre? If the score was 17-17.
That's
10,
right,
10,
Andrew.
17,
Pizza guys in the
13,
comments. I told y'all I was keeping that same energy.
17-13. If the score was closer, I'm definitely putting the ball in Jimmy G hands. Here's the thing.
You have to if it's close.
But that's my point. That's my point. That's when you go to your quarterback and you say, "Hey, win us this game." When the score is up by 10, my guys,
Run that.
you got to run. You have to control the clock. At the end of the day, you can call him a game manager, sewage dump washer. I don't care what you call Jimmy G. He has to manage the game. You're putting the ball in the air and you're risking what? Interceptions,
Chiefs-
turnovers, sacks, fumbles. These are all the things you're risking. I'm not
The
saying
Chiefs
that you
won
don't
time of
trust.
possession.
I'm not saying you don't trust
That
in Jimmy
can't
G,
happen
but
if
the
you're 49ers.
offense is built off of running, then play action, whereas the Chiefs' offense is built
Y'all
off
was
of
gouging them on the play.
which is the Chiefs' offense is built on Patrick Mahomes running around, waiting for somebody to get open and throwing the ball on the dart.
But I want to be.
So that's the difference.
I want to be fair to that
Chris ain't
point
said nothing
though.
in 20 minutes. Let him say something.
didn't watch the game.
49ers late in
Watch
the
the
game. 49ers did 3 and outs trying to run the ball.
The
No,
49ers
you're
lost
wrong.
the
No,
game.
you're absolutely-
The 49ers lost the game. The refs had bad calls. There's an offside was missed. Yes.
Can we not
okay?
talk about the refs?
But I'm going to leave the refs out. The 49ers lost because they sucked on defense. What got them through? They lost their discipline. Tyreek
Chris,
Hill
you be
got
watching-
40-something
you be watching
yard
my
pass.
show?
That was a 30.
40-something yard
That
pass.
was a
That was
30
a-
15.
You be, wait, you be
Hold on,
watching
no,
my
I've been
show?
watching it.
'Cause-
It's not just
no,
that.
because I want to know why you picked the defense. Because I've been saying the defense
Because that's
went
where
to
they
shit in bed.
lost.
They shit the bed and they lost.
Whoa,
The defense, no, ain't no whoa. I'm mad. I ain't talked about this in 2 days. The defense crapped on the bed. I don't know if you could call it fatigue. You can call it bad scheme. You can call it whatever you want. The defense was supposed to hold that game and they could not.
They did not. It was that play. Right after that play,
But-
I
but-
might
but-
be wrong.
but-
What
can
was
we-
the pass interference on Kelsey? Because he turned around.
Hold on.
It was an underthrown
Come
ball.
on, you can't. That was another play.
But that was an underthrown ball. All he had to do was turn back.
But he never touched the dude. That's my point.
They just because he didn't look back. All he did,
that rule's got to change. That
if he
rule is
looks
fucked.
back,
face
it's a
guard
pick.
is
That face guard rule's
But
got to
that-
go.
It's a
that's-
pick,
that's
though.
It's
part
a
of the
penalty.
game,
It is.
though.
but
It's a pick.
it's-
The
it's-
ball was poorly thrown.
The fact.
Turn, it's there.
Gotta have some ball skills like turn around.
I mean, it's just. I mean, when a guy doesn't play all season and he gets in and plays dime coverage, like for the second time this year, that's gonna happen. But that rule has to change, yo. If the guy doesn't make contact with the receiver and he puts his hands straight up, like in basketball,
That's what the receiver is taught to do.
I understand. I'm not demoting the receiver. Kelsey reached out for the ball, even though it was underthrown. All I'm saying is they can't call it. At least now in that stage.
Then there was also a play.
Can I want to say one thing
Go
about
ahead, go
the
for
refs.
it.
I want to know how, if the Chiefs led the NFL in offensive holding, right? How in the world was there not one holding call in that game? I want you to pull up the play on the 3rd and 15, and I want you to see Joey Bosa get his head like almost held, turns around, spun around on that play. That was the play Patrick Mahomes was under this.
Everything.
I had to go back and watch it. That was the play Patrick Mahomes was under distress, and he threw the ball. That ball was underthrown too. But Tyreek Hill,
Severely
being
underthrown.
Tyreek Hill. It wasn't
He flew it. I was like, that's game. Somebody picking that.
Oh my
And then-
Jesus!
But then
have
they moved the camera over. I was like, he by himself?
He was
Nobody
wide
there.
open. You know why he was wide open? Because Emmanuel Mosley thought he was sacked. You get what I'm saying? Like that, and so he stopped his route, and then Ward.
Never give up on the play.
You're right, but
But that's what I'm saying.
He should have been sacked.
Discipline.
It came down to discipline.
You can't stop until that.
It
that
came down
whistle
to
blows.
discipline.
That's
And I
not even
can't,
a stop
I
play.
can't even blame Salah because they were in the right position. If Jimmy Ward would have came up quicker, that ball was picked.
Did y'all stop sending 5?
Did we what?
Because it was sending
missed
5
it.
people, like pressure-wise.
They were no. They
We
were
Y'all
did
was sending
5
in the first half.
We did 5. We played that 5-2 defense like 3 or 4 times because we wanted guys in
'Cause,
cover.
like, y'all
But
was
that
sending
put
5,
that
that
put him
was-
under pressure.
But that was the ill part. Y'all was sending 5, but I promise you, like a safety would play like he was being in the box, and as soon as
drop
that
back.
snap count,
I thought it was a great game, yo. It was
Back
definitely.
Then
a
there's
great
one
game.
other play mentally. Mahomes took off to run. I don't know why. I can't remember who the defensive back is.
You can't spy Mahomes.
No,
bro.
but it's not even spine.
Okay, go ahead.
He crossed the line of scrimmage, meaning if he passes the ball, it's a penalty. This is a mental breakdown.
Okay.
He passed it. Your defender kept running with the receiver. He has nobody to pass the ball to. He already passed the line of scrimmage. Mahomes went for like a 20-yard pickup. First down. He should have been tagged. He had no out of bounds, by the way, either. He couldn't even run out of bounds.
I don't know.
I'm
if
like,
that's a, I don't
I
know
said to
if
my
that's
dad,
a-
I'm telling my dad,
I'm
I'm like,
gonna watch this now.
I don't know if that was.
Bosa's
crazy-
going on the.
Yeah, man, we got to stop that.
That's
Bosa's
not
on the
a
right.
hold,
okay.
bro.
Okay, you call it what
Oh,
you
let
want,
me-
bro. But when you get a
Where's
chance,
the
go
hold?
home and just slow it down and then watch Bosa.
Let that run again. Let that run again. I want to see it again.
And the crazy thing is,
I just blew up
when
my
we
screen
go back
too.
and watch the game, like when you go back,
Y'all
and
let us
listen-
know what y'all feel in the comments.
Listen
Was
to
it a
the
hold? Was it not?
commentators. The
Was it an
commentators were saying
OPI?
it was a hold. Like they're calling these things. Like they're saying like, how can you not call that? The fact that they,
watching at the same time.
it's just not slowed down.
See
So
that?
that's hold. That's hold.
holding.
Right. And see, so
Because he's going to run a stunt. I'm watching it right now.
did you see how 41
Fisher
stopped?
gets him.
And that's what happened. So first I thought it was Jimmy Ward. You know what I'm saying? I thought Jimmy Ward blew his coverage on the play. No. Jimmy Ward's playing deep thirds in the cover 3, correct? And then watch
That looked like
41.
That looked like leverage to me. Man.
Watch 41. If they show it. 41, Emmanuel Mosley gets stopped, and he thought the play was gonna be over.
Right there.
He caught him off. That's leverage. He caught him off
I
balance.
didn't
and just
think
pushed
that
him.
was leverage, bro. That was definitely a hold,
That's
man.
not a hold.
Okay.
So in
Because
the,
if it was a hold, he would have tackled
If
him.
it was a hold, they wouldn't have called it. Like, because they didn't call it all game. So,
in
like,
the chat, what?
in the chat, we got some people saying that it was holding. A couple people saying that it was holding. A couple people saying that the 49ers O-line was horrible.
it was horrible.
The fourth quarter
It was like they just died.
yeah, they just gave up.
I can't
Yo, Chris
explain
Jones
it.
could have been MVP too.
So, and there was a play,
How
I
many
don't know.
pass deflections did he have?
Wait.
Shit,
There's
balling.
Chris Jones had about two batted down passes. The last batted down pass, if Chris Jones don't get his big paw mitts on that pass, George Kittle was
wide
gone.
open.
The ball was thrown to Kittle. That was
Kittle
the
was
right.
wide
So you
open.
get what I'm saying? Like Shanahan was calling the right plays. They just shouldn't have been called in those moments. Dre, you said that the 49ers ran the 3 and outs. On every first down, they got 5 yards on the ground. All those 3 and outs, the first play was a run for 5 yards. Then they passed it. Then it was an incomplete. Then it was a holding penalty called on one of those downs. And you just set yourself up when the offensive line has been predicated. When they block for running, they get better at pass protection. Why? Because you're setting up for the play action, which would have ate that defense up. It was killing them. They stopped. They stopped that whole thing. The 49ers had brain farts all over the field and with 6 minutes to go because they thought the game was over. They thought they had won it, and they didn't, and they lost.
It was-
Shout out to the Kansas City
it was
Chiefs.
Atlanta, New
Shout
England
out,
all over again.
Shout out to Patrick Mahomes. big ups to Andy Reid. You got your first Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big up to Andy Reid. Took you 60 years to get it, but shout out to you, Andy Reid. This is it for the Chiefs because the AFC probably gonna get strong as a mug.
Well, I'm ready for next year.
I am. I'm ready for next season. And
ready
tune
for
in,
April.
guys.
It's
before
next season
April,
already?
I'm ready for April.
Before April.
Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Please believe it. It's next season, right?
Yeah, it is.
Y'all sure it's next
I'm
season?
positive, bro.
Yeah.
All right, Cowboys back in it,
Yeah,
baby.
I got the
All
49ers.
Win
Going,
this
I
joke.
got the 49ers going 14-2 this season, yo.
I'm ready
All right.
for April.
So before
George,
we,
let me know if you want to go to this game. I'll get
Nah,
tickets.
mm-mm.
Okay, he's the worst.
all right, before you, I want to go.
I just wanted to go to the Cowboy fan.
Before we move
could go,
on to
though.
the NBA real quick, what was
Spring
your
training starts soon for baseball, so get your spring training pitches and catches report this week, actually.
What was your favorite commercial from the night?
Ooh, it was a tie for me with Rocket Mortgage
That was the Momoa dude.
and Cheetos.
All right, so mine was.
Cheetos has been killing the last.
So can we both? Can we all three have ties?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so my tie was Rocket Mortgage and the Jeep joint with Groundhog Day. I thought
Bill
that joint
Murray.
was cool.
Yeah.
It makes me go watch that movie again.
I like the Rocket Mortgage.
You know tie for you? Just straight up Rocket Mortgage.
My
My runner up though was definitely the Hyundai commercial. The what is it? Something pop Smart Pock.
Smart Pock.
Yeah.
But what about the product cinematic universe though?
Even before
did you
that,
know-
they did the trailer for.
They had two different companies spending their money,
Oh,
cross branding all of their.
well, Disney did that one.
No, I'm talking about you had Procter and Gamble had a commercial with all their products in it. The Mr. Peanut dying.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was-
the little baby,
Yeah.
the baby nut.
I wasn't feeling the dude
You can't say-
shooting stuff out of his belt. That was kind
And
of...
then
You
the
can't say
Tide
baby
guy.
nut on live TV.
And then the Tide guy.
the Thai guy.
He was
Oh,
show-
that was funny.
He was showing up in everybody else's commercials.
That Wonder Woman was in one of his
Yeah.
commercials.
Baby
yeah.
and Baby Nut.
But you can't say baby nut.
They said
Baby Peanut.
Say
No,
baby,
Baby
peanut
Nut.
or something. They call him baby nut.
I want to advertise with the starting five. Baby
But
Nut. Baby
but
Nut,
so
Baby Nut.
Mr. Peanut is gone and dead. He died. And
But they grooted him.
they did groot baby nut. They grooted the baby nut. He died.
Yeah, they
and
did.
and the
Say it
stampede.
again.
It does sound kind of
It's okay.
cool, right? You can go get me a baby nut.
Everybody loved Baby Yoda, so let's do Baby Nut.
Yeah. And it did look like a yellow baby Yoda without the ears. All right. So yeah, those commercials were pretty cool. Yo.
I mean, the Rocket Mortgage one would have been second to me if not Lisa Bonet had not been it to clean that and the end of it up.
She did.
That was dope. And she took the
And she lifted with
took
one
the
hand.
bar from him. She's like, oh, grabbed that joke from him. That was hilarious.
What if he really did look like that though?
That would be fun.
Like, what if that's what actors and actresses really did?
And in the movies, they just did something to make them look
They just put on bodysuits. That'd be crazy. All right, guys, thank you for watching with us for the NFL season. What an amazing season we had. Can't wait till the NFL season kicks off, the 2020 season. The Combine's at the end of the month.
End of the month.
End of February, so be on the lookout. That's when you're going to see these guys go out there and compete for draft positions. Then the draft is in April in
I'm excited
Vegas.
for April.
Yeah, you
Redskins, please don't let me down.
got
They
two
will.
picks, right?
They will.
We just got the number 2 pick.
You got the number 2 pick.
That's all that
what it
matters.
is.
Please go
You guys
get
are going to get...
Chase.
Don't get your hopes up. I'm trying to tell you.
Please go get Chase. If y'all trade the pick, I'm going to DC myself.
Listen,
I'll take you. I'll drive you. I don't mind.
It's only 4 hours from here.
It's
I'm
only
trying to
4.
tell you what's gonna happen.
I probably have to walk to lose some of it because
Actually,
I'm gonna be hot.
I saw a second
Have
mock
you
draft
ever
from
been there?
somebody.
What, to the stadium?
Yeah.
No, the
We
play,
gotta
the play
go
is
this year. We gotta
This
go.
year coming up.
I don't think we play this year. We play the Eagles this year. Eagle and Cowboys
I saw a second mock draft from somebody.
and the Giants.
That's
Then
a bold statement. I
and
hope
them-
he does if he
Them
we draft him.
quarterbacks is
What do you
starting to move up a
Chase
little
will have a
bit.
better year than
Bosa?
Bosa.
Hell no. They got Bosa already.
James, don't say that because
projected.
if they do it, I'm taking a trip to Houston.
They got Bosa to be like. I ain't even gonna say it, yo. I can't wait.
Them quarterbacks is creeping up them mock
Yeah, we
draft
said
boards.
Andrew asked about the commercial with John and Chris Evans.
Evans.
That John is the
Smart
dude from
pop.
from the show I like all of a sudden, the Office show.
He said the show.
Yo, man, he's so funny on The Office because his mannerisms just be weird when he look at the camera, like he just get these crazy looks. Is he a writer on that show?
Nah.
No, so that's all what you call it. Okay, all right. So let's kick off. We got a lot of NBA stuff to talk about, guys. The trade deadline is on this Thursday, and there are some names out there that are looking to be traded. Not the super huge names, but definitely names that can make a team compete for the championship.
All right, so I guess we can start with the first big name that I heard about. Heard that Clint Capella is being shopped.
Yeah.
Clint Capella is being shopped to Eastern Conference teams, and I specifically heard
I heard the Celtics.
the Celtics were
and the
that
Hawks.
team, and the Rockets are looking for wing help.
Well, I heard what they wanted for that trade. That ain't happening because they wanted a wing, Tice, but it wasn't the wings that we know. It wasn't Brown. It wasn't Tatum. It was Langford. It was Tice, and I believe a pick. Now my question about
That'll be the dumbest trade ever.
for the Rockets.
For the Rockets.
Now my question to you is, because they were going to get like one of our, I guess, them first round picks. I don't know. My question for you is, I heard that he was hurt, and I heard that the injury report on it might mean he's going to be out for a while. Is that a trade that you would make if you were the Boston Celtics?
No.
I wouldn't
knowing
make
that
the
he's
trade
going
if
to
he was
be out.
healthy. Oh, I don't think Capella puts you over the top.
The Celtics are struggling with what? I'm trying to figure out. It's weird. It's like some nights they don't struggle with rebounds. Some nights they struggle with rebounds. So I'm confused.
I said who I
Is
thought
it
they should win
spacing?
after. Everybody told me I was crazy, so I let it be.
I think it's spacing. I think
If they were going after Capella, why would you not go after Kevin Love?
I could tell you why.
Defense.
See, you guys got the I'm thinking financial wise. That dude is getting paid, and no one wants to take on that contract.
Who?
Kevin Love.
Kevin Love?
So move one of your pieces that's getting paid.
Yeah, that dude's getting $20 million for a person that struggles on defense. Like, I'd rather
Gordon
take
Hayward
Drummond.
ain't locking nobody up.
Gordon Hayward's playing better defense than Kevin Love.
Listen,
You won't struggle with rebounds if you got Kevin Love.
We're not struggling with rebounds. That's
You
my
just
point.
said some nights you do.
I said some.
Okay, well,
So I
that's a
think
night
we
you
take-
won't.
If we got to play Philly and we got to play, we don't need no rebound. We play the Bucks because they don't miss. But it's Philly. It's Philly that we really got to worry about.
Capella definitely helps you
I think so.
against Philly. And if you have to give up a Hayward to get Capella,
Say it again,
for
James.
me, it makes sense.
I said this.
I
Capella's
hear
an
you.
overrated player.
What's another big name you guys got? We mentioned Kevin Love. I told
Derrick
you.
Rose, I've heard.
I did hear about D Rose one.
And I've heard the big
I
one is
heard to the Lakers too.
D'Lo.
Right.
I heard.
Something from the chat.
We don't care. I heard Derrick Rose going to the Lakers. It's probably James, so I definitely don't care.
No, it's not James.
Oh, sorry, James.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry to the person that said I didn't care.
It is. Capella has been trash ever since Harden stopped.
I knew it, James. He know Capella more than anybody in this room, yo.
That was funny.
But why is he trash, James? How did he have one like
He
inspiring
just said
season?
the answer.
He said what? I missed it.
After Harden stopped caring about assists, you wasn't giving the ball to Capella and say go get a bucket.
And he won't get those assists.
He was a
in
cleanup
Boston.
man or it was a lob.
He was driving and lobbing to him.
It was it's all lobs.
See, the reason why I don't want to trade for Capella is because if he's injured, we got a lob guy. He's young, but we got a lob guy. That's Rob Williams. I feel like he does the same thing Capella does.
But isn't Rob Williams like 6'9"?
Nah, I thought well, how tall is Capella?
About 7.
Oh,
He's a
that's
legit
big
7?
difference. That's a big
6'11"
difference.
at least.
That's a big difference.
Well, we got Google.
I thought
Google that.
Rob Williams was
I
taller
can give
than
him
that.
6'10".
I forgot we got Google. My bad. I'm so used to not having Google.
We got Google. So there's another question in there. You could shoot that to us too.
The next one.
6'10".
I said that.
Robert Williams 6'10"?
No.
Clint Capella 6'10".
So he said so that's
But he got them arms though, fam.
to reach, yeah.
He got that wingspan.
But so does Robert Williams. And that's my
16
point.
minutes ago.
Dang, he's short though. How tall is Capella?
6'10".
He's only 6'8".
Who?
Robert Williams.
He got
Yeah,
a
I knew he
7'6"
was like-
His wingspan is
That's what I'm
7'6"
saying.
though. What's Capella's?
I don't know.
Well,
It's not showing.
That's the wrong Google.
No one cares.
Clint Capella. That's the wrong Google.
We got enough.
Wing.
What's the next
Uh-huh.
question?
7'5".
Kevin Love.
Oh, that's
Kevin Love has
6'10".
been ghost ever since LeBron left.
Has he been a ghost though? Cause he sure enough tore them Knicks up last night. I know that was just
I
the
don't know.
Knicks.
I guess
No one's
sometimes-
paying attention to the Cavs.
Right. Nobody's paying
So
attention.
everybody
to
on the Cavs organization
What did
is
you call
technically a ghost. I don't know what I call them. I don't even know their name anymore.
You call them
But
the
they've been a
Crabs?
ghost.
You call them the
They're
crabs.
they're ghosts.
He said crabs.
They're ghosts. They've been
And
ghosts.
some, and
He's probably
someone
itching,
said
too.
Cowboys versus Niners for the division title next season.
That's what I got. I swear to goodness. That's what I got. I got the NFC East and the NFC West. I got the Saints. All these teams taking a decline. And
I'm calling out.
I got the AFC East.
I'm calling out the show. I'm telling y'all right now, January 2021, I ain't gonna make it.
Okay. I got the AFC East. I got the AFC East shifting. I got the AFC West becoming the weakest division in football.
Really?
Which will allow the Chiefs to stay on top.
All right, back to the trade.
Back to the trade. Well, they not trades, they just rumors. But back to the rumor mill. All right. What else we got?
And go ahead.
Someone said James actually said it. Celtics need to package at least four of their small forwards in the trade.
4? Did James said that?
Can we not read anything else James says?
Okay.
Why 4?
I can see if he said 1, but that's all we got. So I guess that's why he said it. Trade for who, James? Who are we trading for?
Hold on. Does Kuzma stay with the Lakers?
That's a good question. I heard he was going to the Knicks.
Yo, I saw that and I was ready to punch somebody in the face.
Did I not say last year?
sorry,
Hold
yo.
on. Did I not say last year?
I ain't never heard.
Did
George
I not say
he
last
wanted to
year?
punch somebody in
What?
the face?
That they should have kept Brandon Ingram. He's clearly
You're
the
not
better basketball
getting-
player.
you're not getting
He's
AD.
clearly the better basketball player.
You're
But
not getting AD.
they had to give him up to get
Who?
AD, bro.
You're not getting AD.
I thought they wanted Kuz was the original part of what was delaying that.
No, they
They
wanted.
They wanted.
What's the name? What's the GM name?
I don't know.
Gosh, I can't
But
remember
He
his
definitely
name.
wanted Ingram, bro.
But Griffin. To him.
Oh, he's the GM now?
He had his
Yeah.
He has Ingram in
I'm not
high
getting rid of
high
Ingram.
esteem. We were.
I don't blame him.
We weren't.
I
Getting,
don't blame him.
We weren't getting.
Everybody's
AD
on this
for
Kuzma.
Ingram.
Kuzma can't find his own identity. That's why he's blonde now.
Kuzma's fine.
No, he's not fine.
They need to just relax.
He needs to be the
He
10th
doesn't
man
make,
off the bench.
He doesn't make enough money for us to get anything decent back for him.
What happened to Kuzma? Is it rotation?
It's a rotational thing because whenever AD is out, he goes sick.
That's what I thought.
He goes sick, but he's like,
So he needs to be.
he's
on a
kind of
different
like
team.
he's a light-skinned Kevin Love.
He needs to be on a different team. He needs to
I
be on a
wouldn't
team
even
that
give
will
that
allow
high.
him to play.
that much
He's a
high.
light-skinned Kevin Love. Like he's worried about offense.
He's a former
offense.
Chandler Parsons.
You're the worst.
So I mean,
Remember when Chandler got all that money?
That's who Kuzma is, a former
Don't-
Chandler Parsons.
don't get me wrong. If they trade him and get like say they well, I don't know if they're gonna be able to trade with the Timberwolves because this whole and I told y'all when the Warriors signed D'Angelo Russell a couple months ago that was bogus and he'll be traded. But anyway, this whole Robert Covington.
He's supposed to be
If
traded
we
too.
get Robert Covington,
I didn't hear
Kyle
about that.
Kuzma,
He plays
I
defense.
didn't hear about that.
And
I
can
would
shoot.
do that.
I didn't hear.
I was
about
surprised
that.
Philly got rid of him.
Speaking of Philly, let's talk about an old Philly 76er, Iggy.
Yes.
Iggy is threatening to not play in the NBA if he does not get traded to the team of his choice. How do you feel about that?
I am fully with Iggy on this.
I really don't
I
care
guess
what
he
Iggy
can
does.
do it, right? Because he won't. But how? Let me ask you guys this question, right?
I just like John Moran.
Let me ask you guys this question because I'm confused, right? If I'm paying you to play basketball, how is it that you don't have to play? Like, how is Iggy threatening? What team is he on? The
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies. How is he threatening them to the point to where they're not even playing him?
If you trade for me and you know I don't want to be there, you know I want to be bought out to go to a contender, you know I don't want to be in this place. This
think
is
he might
rebuilding
sabotage?
year. You clearly know this. You're not gonna get that man is 36. James made a point in NBA Smack Talk. He's 36. The Grizzlies are trying to get a first rounder for him.
But do they have to pay him? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, they gotta pay him.
Even if he don't play.
It's the NBA. It's guaranteed money, baby.
I
They
didn't
in
know
the
that, I didn't know
NFL.
that, brother. My bad. You know, I'm still, trying to transition. You know what I'm saying? My bad.
So I mean, I'm fully with Iggy on this.
why'd
The
they trade
Grizzlies-
for him then?
The Grizzlies knew what they were getting into because these dudes think that they geniuses. NBA GMs are some of the most dumbest people in the world, yo. You can know somebody don't want to be there and still go try to get them.
Isn't that why they had to trade AD from New Orleans?
Well, that's different. He was there for 7 years,
But he said he didn't want to be there.
right? But 7 years and you sitting there
saying
saying
before he
like,
got
listen, don't trade for me. I don't want to be here.
Uh-huh.
And if you trade for me, buy
So
me
he had
out.
he had the defense up at the beginning of the gate. They still did it.
And they still did it.
That's why you said they dumb.
Just like when Josh Jackson didn't want to go to the Celtics,
Right.
And y'all took Jason
Jason
Tatum,
Tatum, yeah.
and Josh Jackson in the D League right now. Okay, y'all need to leave people alone when they say they don't want to play with you. Salute Danny.
Yo, I knew he was gonna say that.
Salute Danny
Oh,
for that.
man.
You
I knew
tell
he was
somebody
gonna-
I don't want to be in Boston, he's like, all right, cool. Let me take this other dude, and now you in the G League.
He's really in the
they
G
should-
League?
they
Yes, he
should-
is.
They should.
Because guess who he
trade
plays
him.
for? The Memphis Grizzlies.
They should trade him. I think
Nobody don't want
For
him.
what? He's
He's in the
36.
G.
What?
Oh, you
Nobody
talk-
don't want him or buy him out.
You talk about
They,
Iggy
the only team I've seen that are interested in
Lakers.
trading for him is the Heat.
or the
The Heat are heavy,
But this is
heavy.
But these are what.
But the money, I don't know how the money gonna work out because they got 88 two guards on the Heat team.
So
yo.
he got 2 guards. Celtics got the 3s. This is ridiculous.
Fam, the Heat got 38 6'5" dudes.
That's
From
why they stay
Dragic,
playing zone.
Winslow.
Yeah. It makes
All
sense.
these dudes are between 6'5" and 6'8".
It's working. What are they?
yo.
Third in the East? Second?
Yeah, I think the Celtics passed them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're third.
No, they're fourth. I'm sorry.
Fourth,
They're
right?
fourth.
Because
They're
the
fourth.
Sixers should be above
But
them.
the Sixers. Oh, let's talk about
No,
the
the Sixers aren't. It's
The
the,
Sixers
it's
are
the
in fifth.
Bucks,
Before-
Bucks, Raptors,
The Sixers are in fifth.
Celtics.
Before we move on from Iggy, what did y'all hear about this battle? that
Ooh,
Morant-
yeah, it's causing
you talking about?
friction in the locker room.
That's why I said
What are you
I
talking
love
about?
John Morant.
Dylan Brooks started it. Dylan Brooks was like, he can't wait for Iggy to get traded so he could play against him.
Oh, snap.
So then Steph Curry steps in and posts a picture with
Iggy.
Iggy
Championship?
with his championship,
John Morant.
and he got the shush emoji on it. Yeah. So then John Morant posts
KD.
a picture of KD holding the title.
Oh, snap.
So like John Morant says, like Steph Curry is nice, but I'm not afraid to play him. That was that's
Yo,
that's
when
how
a
it's
rookie
ended.
got balls like that, bro.
That's y'all do. Y'all love Ja.
I loved him coming out of school. I told y'all.
Y'all love Ja.
Well, we said
But
he should've
my
won.
dog, Zion, is coming out and he
He
balling.
is balling.
He getting 20.
He got that bounce.
What's his average right now?
28 boards.
Dang.
He got that bounce.
And can I,
He's
can
on minutes restriction still too,
and,
though,
and
right?
doesn't he look good? Like I felt like he looks better than what he looked when he got drafted.
Yeah.
Is or just me? Am I just my eyes? Maybe I need George glasses, but he definitely
Nah,
looks
you
good.
You got they do. Them
Oh,
two. Them two.
yo, I'm excited. I get excited for the NBA like around All-Star time
Yes.
because
Hey Wayne, take over the show. I'm cutting George Mike off.
Whatever.
whoop whoop. Well, thank you for tuning in to the Starting Five. Man.
But hold on, if you want to talk about somebody balling right now,
Uh-huh.
it's Dame time.
It is Dame. Yo, can we
You
talk
suck
about
your teeth
his
all you want
scores?
to.
George don't like Dame for some
I
reason.
don't. I just don't
I
like
know.
him.
I know you. You don't like him.
Yo,
but
his
that
last
boy
10
is
games-
bucketing.
Great pass. Wow. Screen right side to number 11 right now in the Western Conference. Lillard with the
It's not him. They need to get rid
He's
of
a
him.
ninth seed.
We got a question.
Assuming
Still a
that
ninth
Cauley
seed.
Stein was going to be there to be that rim protection. Hard work pays off. Chris is in for Golden State. Mid-range shot. Rebound Horde. Out to Lillard. Three. Offensive rebound and second shot.
Nothing you can say to me. I said that.
Don't get.
We do. First of all, I agree, but there's no way that Kuzma is the trading chip factor for that GM.
You fire everybody in that Pelicans front office if they trade you Anthony Davis and let you keep Brandon Ingram.
That's what it was, bro.
I told him trade everybody, but everybody on that team.
Griffin
except
won Ingram.
LeBron and Ingram were the only untouchable players.
Griffin
that
won
I would
Ingram,
not
bro.
send for AD. Those are the two players I'm not.
But
sending.
in order to make that trade go down, Griffin won to Ingram.
You could have put somebody else in there. Trust me. You could put two more players in there.
Nah.
Draft pick.
And
for a
let me
top
ask you
five
this
player.
though. Let me ask you this: if the Lakers kept Ingram, would Ingram be going off right now?
No.
Absolutely not. So what are we talking about?
Why not?
Because Ingram.
Why
needs
would
the,
he?
Ingram needs the ball.
He
in his
needs the
hand,
ball in his
just
hand.
like LeBron.
Just like Tatum.
He's like a
like they need the point forward.
like when LeBron got hurt and he played a lot of point guard last year for the Lakers. He needs the ball in his hand.
But I'm saying, I get what you're saying. The media, the people we were talking about, all thought Kuzma was the keeper. It had nothing to do with the trade. It was keep Kuzma. What basketball are you watching?
Because they thought Kuzma would be that person on that
What were
wing.
you watching when LeBron went out?
Can I finish?
Ingram took over.
They assumed that Kuzma would be the wing person that would just spot up and shoot.
And you got to understand, it takes a lot to be that third role. It takes a lot to be that Chris Bosh, that Kevin Love. It takes a lot, especially if you're not starting.
It takes a lot of sacrificing. Like
It takes a lot of sacrifice. A lot. And he's not starting. At least Love and Bosch was starting.
Right. And we know that they were also all-stars. They would have been a star player on any other team. Kuzma ain't going to be no star player on no team.
My point. So it shouldn't be hard for him to be the third person.
Well, my point is the Lakers kept Kuzma because all they needed to do was him to spot up in the corner and hit a three. That's it.
He's averaging 13 a game. It's
Avery
not like
Bradley
he...
for that. They got Danny Green to spot up.
Avery Bradley's.
They got Danny Green to spot up.
Avery Bradley's expending most of his
Danny Green
energy
ain't been
on
doing his job.
He hasn't.
Like, if they happen to package
And they
Kuzma
did have
and Danny
They
Green,
did get Danny Green for that.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I don't
And
think
got some good back.
Well, I don't think the Lakers do anything, honestly. They're the best team in the NBA.
I feel like they're gonna stand pat
Yeah.
and get Collison.
I was just about to ask about Darren Collison.
Oh, wait, he wants to play basketball again?
Yes.
Wants to come back?
Yes.
I was
he
gonna
wants
ask,
to
where does he
come
go?
back. And he wants to go to LA because that's where he's from.
They said it's either Clippers or
I could see him going to the Clippers.
Nah, there's too many boys.
They already got- they
He's
got
been there
this one.
before.
They got what? Oh, yeah, he has been there before.
So, I mean, it could go either way. But back to the D'Angelo. How do y'all feel about this D'Angelo Russell trade?
I miss D'Angelo Russell, guys. I miss the one that just took the ball and just went sick every night when he got the ball. I feel like he hasn't been that in Golden State. I'm not sure what it is. What?
Why is Minnesota trying so hard to trade for this man
When
now, when they could have got him in free agency?
Stupid GMs? Dumb GMs?
Did they have the money to get him at that time?
Yes.
Because they still had Jeff Teague.
They had the cap room to get him.
I didn't know. I knew they wanted him from get-go is what I heard.
I don't get it.
But I think they didn't need to get rid of
it.
Jeff Teague. Then they finally did that a couple weeks ago. And then it was like, okay, they want him. But you can't pay attention to this because now you still have the Warriors saying that they want to see D'Lo and Curry together. Is that just talk? I don't know.
Screen talk.
I don't know, man.
I think what they need to get rid of, if the Warriors are going to make a move, they need to get rid of Big Mouth, who's been pretty quiet this
Who gonna
year.
How
want
come
him?
Draymond Green's not being asked to be traded?
Shoot.
They needed to
Trade
get rid of him.
Kuzma for Draymond.
Oh, he would go sick in LA. That would be scary.
Not too much money. It don't work out.
Wait, what's his contract though?
He got a almost max. It's not max,
Oh, then yeah, that's
but it's
that's
like
a lot.
almost max.
I wouldn't like that.
That's a lot.
Because I think what's is back next year as one of the top 3 teams in the West.
Any other big names we want to talk about for the trades? Because
That's pretty much
that's pretty
it.
much what I
Because
got,
Derrick
too.
Rose says he wants to stay.
he did. I thought Derrick Rose wanted to be gone.
No, he
No,
said
he
he
said he
wanted to stay.
in Detroit.
He wants to stay there.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, so another.
the Clippers are trying to get a big man.
So I heard
because
about Drummond might be the one on the trade block.
He's been on the trade block
He's
for
been
a
on the
minute.
trade
And
block.
they said that if Drummond goes on the trade, the issue with Drummond is his contract. It's so huge.
Yeah.
So
That's what
the
she said.
question is, that's my show. The issue is his contract is
I
big.
couldn't help it. I'm sorry, Joe.
Okay, so
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
all right, guys, let's talk about NFL honors. Let's get on up out of here. How about we do that, right? So let's start with some of these awards, man. Who got the Walter Payton Man of the Year award?
Walter Payton Man of the Year went to Calais Campbell,
Shout out to Calais Campbell. Thank you so much for your
which
service.
is a travesty. That should have went to Travis Frederick.
I
He
thought it
almost
should have went
died.
to Richard Sherman, but it's all good. Like, we all got our favorites, but Calais Campbell was the winner. Congratulations. Hearing about his story about, like, his father, dying and not getting to see him play any football, that junk kind of, like, moved me. I can't even front, yo. But shout out to what you're doing, brother. Keep up the good work, man. What do we got for the next one?
Okay, they're definitely giving me the wrong year. So keep talking, fam.
Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let's start with the rookies.
The rookies?
No, let's start with Coach of the Year, and we'll go up to the top.
Coach of the Year would have been for the Baltimore Ravens, and that would have been John
Harbaugh. Now, how do you guys feel about John Harbaugh winning Coach of the Year? Thought it was right?
They had the best record.
Okay.
I don't know. And they weren't on everybody's. I mean, I think I was the only person beside Andrew who thought they would do something this year.
Okay. All right.
Everybody was riding on that Cleveland wave for some reason.
Well, because Cleveland bulked up with names.
I never. So I think,
That's what I'm just saying. That's all that was.
and if what they had made it to the playoffs, some way,
Okay,
somehow,
we good now.
I'll be honest with you, I would have given it to Mike Tomlin because I still don't know how he was
Yeah, that's
making games competitive. Yeah. You have a running back that plays one game and takes off 2.
He was on his fourth string
you
quarterback,
got
bro.
people getting hit with helmets.
Bro, he was on his fourth string quarterback. Enough said. Comeback Player of the Year goes to Ryan Tannehill,
Yep.
Tennessee
Love that.
Titans.
He balled up.
Comeback Player of the Year.
He balled up.
Yep. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to 49ers Nick Bosa.
Mm-hmm.
Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to another NFC West guy, quarterback Kyler Murray.
Boo, this should have been Josh Jacobs or whatever.
I thought it was. I thought Josh Jacobs had it sewn. I thought it was sewed up. What hurt him was that injury at the end of the season. I guarantee it. Let's talk about defensive player of the year. This was a good one.
Mr. Lockdown.
He was locked down to the end of the year, bro.
Mr. Lockdown.
He lasted all 15 games. And then it was a wrap. Stephon
Hi,
Gilmore,
my
guys.
name is Devontae Parker. And I'm here
Torched
to
him
cook
in
you.
week 17, yo.
I'm here to cook you, sir.
Oh my goodness. And it's offensive player of the year goes to that receiver out in the Who Dat country, New Orleans.
149.
Ralph Tresvant, Mr. Sensitivity,
Mr.
Michael Thomas.
Sensitivity. Does he cry all the time? I don't get
He
that.
cries a lot.
So
when
he's
they
LeBron
lose.
James?
When they lose, he
Okay.
gets upset.
I know he go on Twitter and
He
start
be-
trashing
He be on,
cats.
he be on,
Yeah.
he be on Twitter hard when they team lose.
Best receiver in the league now? He's got to be better than Hopkins, bro. I know y'all love Hopkins, but he's got to be better.
It's hard for me to talk about.
No,
people
man,
that I
let's
don't
talk,
like.
bro. We
Like-
got 3 minutes.
I give it to him.
He's got. You
The-
got.
the
and
number-
did I?
the numbers
Did I
don't
not
lie.
call him being the best receiver at the beginning of the season?
You definitely did.
Hey, you know what? It's something about guys. You got to understand. I watch a lot of Ohio State football, and they produce 2 positions, maybe 3: receivers, DBs, and defensive ends.
Running backs too. Running back.
And, my bad, 4 positions. And the thing I like about their running backs is they're durable. Exactly. Because look who had
It's a new season. Cowboys with the Super Bowl.
you know
season
who-
is over, right?
who was in the running
The
for the
season is
comeback
over?
player of the year? Yeah.
All right, Cowboys. We back.
Who was in the running
You
for
see
comeback player of
Score's
the year?
video?
Yes.
Because I thought that Carlos Hyde might have been a good candidate for comeback player of the year because he had a great season.
True, but
It's not the story. It's not a story,
Tannehill,
right?
man.
Okay. Tannehill
Yeah.
couldn't complete a pass past 3 yards in the AFC Championship.
did it.
All right, so here we go. And MVP. Unanimous
The
decision.
foregone conclusion. They should change his name to that. That's his new nickname.
I kinda
Lamar
like that.
Jackson hit me up. You are now known as the foregone
Wait.
conclusion.
Wait. Don't hit him up. Hit
That's
me
crazy.
up.
What you talking
'cause
about,
You
man?
gotta have to pay for that, my brother. You got money. You're gonna have to pay for that. Foregone conclusion. I like that.
Foregone conclusion.
I definitely like that.
Not bad for a running back.
Right.
Back-to-back years,
Wait a minute,
the
wait a minute.
MVP has been 23 years old.
He's definitely a good
That's
quarterback.
crazy.
I hear you know
No,
what?
you didn't see the interview with him and Taylor
I
Rashad?
did. Here's my thing, and y'all can crucify me for this. Lamar Jackson is a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes.
Nah.
I'm gonna leave it like that,
Nah.
and I'm gonna say it like this: Lamar is better in the pocket.
Nah.
Watch the pocket. Lamar throws more accurate in the pocket than what you call it. Whereas Patrick Mahomes, a lot of his big plays come outside that pocket with them receivers running and scrambling to get open.
That's fine.
It is, but
Aaron Rodgers do it all the time.
yeah, and look at where he at. Hurt.
But he's Super Bowl champion. Too.
I'm just saying. He's struggling. But I think Lamar Jackson is a better quarterback. That's just my opinion. Patrick Mahomes, you definitely are great, man. Please don't be cursed by that Madden thing.
So let me ask you this.
He cool.
It's a new era.
It's
of
season
offense,
over.
right?
But it might happen next season. That's what happened to Brady.
It's a new era of quarterbacks, right?
It's a new era, man. It's time to shift.
Breeze
over.
is
It's a
talking
new
about
era.
he might-
Black quarterback.
he might retire.
Dak is the next black quarterback. Do something great. Season over, right?
Wait, what's the black quarterback from the Redskins?
Dwayne Haskins.
He gonna play quarterback?
He gonna be on a different team. Because the Redskins are drafting a quarterback. I'm telling you right now. Or they trade that pick. I'm trying to, bro. I'm sorry. It's
Not
just what they
happening.
listen.
Y'all
yo.
might draft the quarterback because y'all about to franchise tag your
Oh,
boy.
can we talk about that for just a second?
Y'all about to put the
happened?
tag on him. Dak.
Oh,
Dak
he
ain't
said
getting paid.
Dak. My bad.
Dak
Jerry-
ain't getting paid.
What's his
Jerry-
name? Said not to pay him.
He's not getting paid.
Jerry Eugene Jones, and I don't know if that's your middle name.
Did you just make that up on the spot?
His middle name is Eugene. I'd be upset.
Let me look that up. We got Google.
Hope ain't nobody watching. Your middle name is Eugene. I apologize.
Let me check on Jerry.
I just don't
Jones.
think Jerry's middle name would be like. I think he got all J's.
Jerry Josiah Jones.
Jerry Eugene Jones.
His middle name is motherfucking Wayne? You have to be kidding me. George, hold this comment.
Hold on.
Thank you for tuning in to the Starting
But his
Five.
real name ain't even Jerry.
His middle name is Gerald.
Gerald.
Gerald
So his
Wayne.
name is Wayne Gerald Jones?
His
No,
name is Gerald
Gerald
Wayne,
Wayne.
Jones.
Listen.
Google, you are amazing. Well, this is Wikipedia.
Listen, Gerald,
Wikipedia could be lying.
Nah, Wikipedia got it on right. That's right.
Gerald Wayne Jones.
I'm gonna call that man Gerald.
If you don't pay this man before Pat Mahomes get his extension,
He's not getting into that.
I
shit.
promise you, I will find you.
Amari's gonna get paid. You could go with Wayne to the game and find him.
He won't even
But-
go to the game.
Oh, so
I
you're
want to
not
know
gonna
how
find
he
him.
gonna find
You
him.
ain't
The
gonna find
opinions expressed are of George V. George Smith, and not of the starting five.
If you let Pat Mahomes get his
If you
money,
bring negativity to
They're
our
gonna
show,
pay
I
Amari
will find
Cooper
you.
first.
They have to.
I mean, I'm cool with Amari Cooper getting paid first because I don't want another receiver getting paid before him.
So that's
Before
what we're
McCoy.
gonna take
Cooper-
Because they let Michael Thomas get paid before Amari Cooper, so now that junk is.
High.
If they let Mahomes get paid,
then you gonna have to pay Dak. I get where you coming from, brother.
Dak's not gonna be in the
get
Cowboy
this
uniform too long.
junk done.
You heard
I
it
get
here
where you're
first.
coming
It's
from.
time to get this deal
Dak only got 2
done.
more seasons in Dallas.
Please.
Gerald
He already
Wayne
talking
Johnson.
about not working out in the facility
that?
till the deal get done.
He already got 2 seasons. He only has 2 seasons
I
left in
can't,
Dallas.
nah, man, I can't do this junk.
Guys, what's your
man.
final thoughts on final words?
My final thoughts. I just want to talk real quick and say, I'm gonna ask each one. Who do you think got snubbed for the All-Star? The biggest snub, NBA All-Star.
I think Booker.
Booker?
Yeah.
I think the biggest snub is Jimmy Butler not starting and Trae Young being a starter on like a 4-win team. I feel like that was wrong.
That's dope. I just felt like Booker should have been an
So
all-star. I don't
Trae
care if
Young,
he started or
like,
not.
Trae Young got it. Oh,
So
was a
Trae-
bad
it's,
record,
it's
right?
Trae Young and
Yeah.
Kimba, and then you got
So
the
I
other
think
guys.
someone's got robbed. I thought Bradley Beal.
Bradley
got
Beal
robbed.
got robbed. He almost averaging 30.
He's almost dropping 30
who,
a
who,
game.
who you taking off?
And even Carl Anthony Towns,
taking
you
off
say he
Kemba
got
Walker?
robbed. Carl
Yeah.
Anthony Towns is having a way better year than Jokic.
Oh wow!
So, I mean, that's another one.
But he missed a lot of games. They saying
True.
he missed 17 games.
Can't miss that much.
Yeah,
I
Cat
didn't,
missed
I
a
didn't
lot of
realize
Missing
that.
time.
I just feel like Bradley Beal got. I mean, it's bad.
But how did Bradley Beal not make it with a suck team, but Trae Young made it with a
That's
suck
my
team?
point. So if
That's
I'm taking him
exactly
off,
it.
I'm taking off Trae Young.
All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hey, man, shout out to my boy Lou. He definitely created these number 9ers. He's going to be working on starting 5 shirts. So I got it in the mix. We're going to be getting some new shirts, new designs, all that cool stuff. So it's coming. Shout out to my boy Lou from Get 'em Boy Clothing. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, brother.
We love y'all.
Let's
We
get 'em,
appreciate
boys.
y'all. Thank you so
That's
much
his
for
name is
tuning in.
Kobe.
This is the starting
Oh,
five.
so he around here.
No, he's from DC.
Oh, he better be a Redskins fan.
He's definitely a 49er fan.